Hello and welcome to week 2 of the Tim and Chuck Show. I am Tim McDonough, joined by my esteemed colleague, Chuck Martinez-Brandon. We are here to talk football. Let's start with topic number 1. What do we have?
All right, topic number 1. How is that Defiance High School defense? How are they going to bounce back after getting it put on them last week by Napoleon? What did they give up, 57 points?
57 points. And it wasn't pretty at times. Napoleon had 4 one-play touchdown drives in that game. And they're kind of going from the frying pan into the fire this week. Last 2 years against Bath, they had a kid by the name of Aaron Smith who rushed for nearly 600 yards against them and 7 touchdowns. He's gone, but they got a kid by the name of Keanu James who last week against Allen East rushed for 229 yards and 4 TDs. That defense has to bounce back in a big way. Jerry Beauty says the biggest improvement comes from between week 1 and week 2. They need big improvement. What do you think about that defense,
Coach
Chuck?
Beauty's absolutely right. Defense is all about want to. How bad do you want to stop the guy? How bad do you want to get to the ball? I like to call it 11-30. 11 guys doing their job on every play for 3 plays and you're out of there. So it's got to be 11-30 every play. Defense is all about want to. They can, but they got to want to.
All right, well, that's topic number 1. Topic number 2, Chuck. Last week, it was not a pretty week for the GMC team against non-league teams. I think, 2 wins? Is that just a product of them playing good teams, or is the GMC down this year?
GMC fans, chillax. It's all right. Just a week 1. Ayersville played Northwood. They're going to be in the playoffs again. Those guys have a lot of studs, okay? Tenora played Liberty Center, a lot of studs. Archbold, wide open attack, hard to stop. They got some good athletes, okay? So just chillax. The GMC will be all right. We'll be back.
Well, what did you think then about Fairview and Wayne Trace winning? Fairview beat Wasion, which people weren't sure about them this year, and Wayne Trace put it on Paulding, which people thought they were going to be down.
Yeah.
I mean, there's your 2 wins. Can they turn around this week?
Yeah, I mean, those 2 games right there, Wayne Trace is probably going to be the cream of the crop in the GMC. They've got a real good team. They've changed some things around, and Paulding's down a little bit, so that's a good win. I mean, Wayne Trace is going to be probably one of the teams to beat. And Fairview, they're always Fairview. They always find a way to score, so they're a good squad too.
All right, on to topic 3, Chuck. What do we have?
All right, hey, topic 3. Everybody talks about it, making the playoffs. Are you better off playing a tough team and getting some good experience, or are you better off getting the points and playing a team that might not be such a good caliber?
I was thinking about this one, and my thoughts are, I guess it really depends on how experienced your team is. If you have an experienced team, you want to play a good team and try to fight for a win. If you don't get it, then that's something that will help you down the road. But if you're a young team and you don't have any confidence and you play a team that you can beat, you get a win, that confidence can mean everything as you springboard towards the rest of your season. I guess, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, I'm one of those people, it's like a hot date on a Friday night. Don't ever turn it down. I always take the game that I can win and I get the points. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take the points.
A hot date on a Friday night.
That's right. Never turn it down.
All right, now, since we have a week under our belts, it's time to give out some awards, Chuck. Let's start with the Whopper Hit of the Week. Coming to us from our video game last week, Defiance at Napoleon. What do we got?
Boy, it was a kickoff. It was game starting to get out of hand. Defiance is taking back like their 3rd kickoff, and Adante Warren from Napoleon is standing there waiting for Dom Romero and literally de-helmets him. Dom's got a full head of steam. Warren rips the arms through, drives his leg. The helmet goes flying. Nice.
That's your hit of the week.
Yep.
Your Whopper Hit of the Week. Now I'm going to bring us the Powerade Power Play of the game, which also comes to us from the Defiance at Napoleon game. Good. That goes to Charlie Harris of Napoleon. He ran for 302 yards, a school record against Defiance a week ago, but it was his touchdown that with 30 seconds to play in the second quarter, 64-yard run, broke open the game, made it 28-7 in favor of Napoleon. They, quote-unquote, never looked back. You won't see that written in the paper anywhere, but that's what happened. Napoleon cruised to that 57-28 win. Those are our awards for this week. What do you think?
I think they're pretty good. Hey, keep playing like that, guys, and every Friday night's going to be exciting. That was good stuff last week.
Well, that's week 2 of the Tim and Chuck Show. Let's be watching this video, getting us all sorts of hits. They love it when the Crescent-News website goes crazy. Let's make it sound like a pinball machine. We will see you next week for week 3. We're out.